Hey everyone. Gracious. Yes, you too, Bella. Hey everybody. So this won't be a knitting video, even though I do have something that I just finished knitting. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I just did the chevron dishcloth from Stacey Perry of Very Pink Knits. It's a freebie pattern, and she also does a video tutorial on how to do the stitch. So, I just finished that if you want to check that out. And of course, I'll have more information on that next week when I do a knitting podcast. This week, though, as promised, I thought I would just share some like little snippets of videos from life around my house and stuff like that. And that'll come up. It'll just be kind of like a Mod Podge of stuff from the last week. Just because it's, I don't know, just kind of been hodgepodge around here. Anyway, so I mentioned in the last video that I was having some health issues and that I was going to go see my doctor. And so I thought I would just give a quick update there. And also, oh gosh, my nose itches. The allergies are bad today. Excuse me. Also, would just kind of like update why things have been kind of hodgepodge around my house lately too. So if you do not like medical talk, go ahead and skip a little ways down the video. Fair warning. So go ahead and do that now. Okay, if you're still with me, here is the medical update, if you will. Okay, so I was having some, we'll just leave it at female issues. Most ladies know what that means. I was having some female issues, and so I went to my primary care doctor and just for a checkup. And while I was there, it came up, and she was really concerned. And she said, "Okay, you need to go see your OBGYN like yesterday." And I said, "Yes, I know, but this was right in the middle of everything happening with my Grammy, and my OB-GYN is very popular. She's amazing. I've known her for forever." And, you know, getting into her office is not easy, and I don't want to make an appointment and take up that space for somebody else and then end up not being able to make it because I'm having to go back out of town. So I waited until I got home, and then I got a hold of her and let her know what the issues were more in detail. And she agreed I needed to come in and see her as soon as possible. So, while typically it takes, it can take like a 2 to 3 month period to get into her office right now, she was able to work me in. Thank God. She's so amazing. I really do love her. And she saw me this past Monday. And we reviewed the symptoms that I was having, and she did kind of like a general checkup because I was due for one with her. And she said, "You know, everything looks fine, but you shouldn't be having these symptoms. We need you to come back in and have an ultrasound and biopsy done." And I said, "Okay." So I went in yesterday. I have a sneeze coming. Excuse me. I went in yesterday morning and had that done, and was not the most pleasant experience ever, but at the same time, I mean, I've had much worse pain in my life and discomfort. So either way, by the end of that visit, she came in and she sat down and told me that at this point I am left to one of two options. And really with me, it's maybe not as easy of a solution as some people. We had already talked in advance, just going back and forth, that before I even went in for my first checkup on Monday, that I was not interested in having an IUD or IUC because I had actually had two in the past, which she had done, so she already knew, and they did not work out well for me. And I really did not want anything that was a hormone, like what would be included in birth control, or like the Depo-Provera shots, or the implant that they do, in your arm, a patch, a ring. I really was leery to do anything like that because breast cancer is a very big problem in my family. And so I really try to make sure I don't do anything that could potentially raise my risk of developing breast cancer, because my risk is already incredibly high. So with all of those not necessarily being an option for me, that knocked out a lot of potential solutions. So with that being said, she came to me and told me that I can either have an ablation done or I can have a hysterectomy. But when all things were said and done and reviewed, hi baby, she personally felt that at this point a hysterectomy is probably the better way to go. So, and she explained very thoroughly, the pros and cons to both, and any concerns she had with both procedures. Pretty much we're waiting for the biopsy results to come back, which I'm sorry, I forgot that's your boo-boo hand. I'm very sorry. Would you forgive me? Thank you. We don't anticipate anything coming back negatively in that area, but while we were waiting on that, she wanted to allow me to have that time to talk it over with my husband and my family, excuse you, and pray and think and make it, try to come up with a decision so that when she calls me with biopsy results at the end of next week, we can go from there. So, after talking with my really good group of friends that are very close to me, God bless you. God bless you. And hearing just their amazing offers of support no matter what decision I made, and talking things over with my husband and my mom, we've pretty much decided that unless something comes up in this week that makes my doctor think otherwise, that we are going to heed her inclination for me to go ahead and have a hysterectomy. So if we do that, it will probably be a little bit further down the road, because I do have school co-op that I would like to finish teaching classes on, and I will be out for 6 weeks for recovery, because I have to have it done the old school way. So it's going to be, a fairly big deal when it does happen. However, it will be the end-all be-all to all of my problems, at least in this department, which will be good just to have it be over and done with. And I've had a lot of people ask me if I'm okay with it, and really I am, because I already was medically to a point where I cannot have any more children. So when you don't have that hanging over your head, oh, but I wanted another baby, I would gladly have another child via adoption, but I know I physically cannot carry another child, and so it does not bother me, the idea of having hysterectomy. And I have, again, such a great support group of friends locally, and my mom's only an hour away and said she can take off a little bit of time to come in and help, and my husband's amazing as well, so that makes it a much easier decision for me, and I feel very blessed in that area. So there is that update. As far as everything else around our house, it's been fairly calm. Last Saturday, we celebrated my son's birthday a little early, and he and one of his best friends were treated to a dinner at Medieval Times. And of course the girls went as well. And then he had his best friend spend the night, and so that was a lot of fun. So you'll get to see a little snippet of that. I believe I have a video of that. We haven't done a whole lot as far as school, just because it's been really chaotic with My son had a doctor's appointment. I've had 2 doctor's appointments. We have co-op tomorrow, so it just kind of seemed like it wasn't worth the stress. We did a little bit here and there, but we didn't do very much. So this week has pretty much just been a week of reflection, prayer, rest, and just trying to kind of get our focus on our family and our health and the direction that our family is going to be going in. So that's about it, right? Right? Yeah. So that's it. So without any further ado, you get to see some crazy snippets of my family. If there's anything that you would like to see in particular in the off weeks between the knitting podcasts, please let me know, and I am happy to oblige if I can. So just go ahead and leave any thoughts or ideas or requests in the comment section below. We'll see you next week with a knitting podcast. So y'all have a great week. Bye.
Mama, sit to me, to Mama. Sit to Mommy. Yes.
So the oven's making your backs warm?
Yeah. That's because it's on, not off. Right, Mom?
Well, it's cooking a pizza.
It makes so much food so good. And plus, it smells good too. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
whatever works.
Pizza doing now. That makes it smell so good. And it even has here's a picture of pizza. 8.
Okay. But today your lesson, you need to learn more about the ol sound.
But that's what we just did last night.
I know. We got to do more ol sound today.
Why?
Because that's how we learn.
I don't want to do it. I want more numbers. Oh.
Hey, focus. Hey, you. Hey. Hey. You learned about the S sound, right? And you liked that one? You didn't like the S sound.
I like the sound,
You do like the S sound.
but I like the sound.
Do you like the ol sound? You want to go back to the S sound? But we need to learn about the ol sound. Don't you want to learn how to read? Well, you need to. You need to. What you do? What you do?
Yummy.
Hmm.
Yummy. Thank God.
Hey, what did you have earlier that was blue?
So much. Oh.
What did you eat that was blue earlier?
And I eat.
Did you eat a sucker?
No. And God.
It's gone. But did you eat a what did you eat? It was a what?
Hacker.
A hucker?
Hacker.
Oh, you had chocolate earlier? Yeah, was it yummy? Okay.
My
What did you eat that was blue?
it's the penny. 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 Penny.
It's pretty?
Yeah, a penny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what were you telling me? Where's your heart? And what were you telling me about your heart? It's red.
I had two.
Yes, you have a heart too.
Ah.
Looky there.
Look there, that's hot. It's blue. But if it's like this, then that means like this. Look hot inside. On inside is where your heart is.
You gonna dance for me? You gonna dance for me? Dance for me. Oh, look at that. Oh, dance for me. Dance for me. Come on. I don't know why my voice is so sweet tonight. Come on. Say, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
9, 8, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we gotta check them.
I think I still need a little clip.
The bottom ones are looking good. The top ones need some more time.
Oh, send that picture to your mommy.
I didn't take a picture.
Take a picture.
Okay.
What you doing, Liddy?
What you wanting? Can you use your words? Chocolate chip cookies? But you don't like chocolate chip cookies. And you want the cookies up there?
Yeah.
What about the peanut butter with candy bar mixed in? Or oatmeal? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Austin. Happy birthday to you.
You're supposed to say many more, silly.
And many more.
And many more.
But this time I know how to do that every candle there is.
Hey, rock out, sister.
I wish you could tell that time till the good stuff day. When the mom would say, I just sing, but now it's just that. Wish you could tell that time till the good stuff days. When the mom would sing, I just sing, but now it's just that. Let's just that is a cup holder. We could turn back time to the good days. It's when the mom was singing, let's just sip and now let's just care. I should better what good to every far away. We got it in to make money. Hey!
What else you want to sing?
What strings
Okay, that's Tay Tay. I gotta stop.